going on, everybody? People, how's it going? How's it going? I'm doing pretty good today. We've got Solo Leveling Chapter 172 going. Um, I'm actually really excited. Of course, you could tell. We've got the war. I would say really starting now with Sung Jin Woo and the Dragon King. Dragon King's coming out the gate. He's already terrorized and torn down cities. Sung Jin Woo's been out there biding his time, coming up with a plan, and he finally sprung into action. This should be good. I'm really excited to see what we get here. I think this is just going to be the start of Sung Jin Woo's plan. I think he's really going to try to build up his army and bolster his forces, and Dragon King might catch on and start to be on the hunt. So this could be fun. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Of course, as always, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Definitely let me know what you're thinking about the series right now. Things going on, and any predictions you've got. That I'm always interested to hear what people have in terms of what they think is going to come on next. So feel free to, don't be shy, and yeah, 172, man. Let's do this. Okay. Dragon King. Looks like he's standing in the ruins of something. The Shadow Monarch has appeared on the Eastern Front. Why don't we bring all our forces and launch an attack on him right now? Oh, we got the other monarchs present. Are these... It's just two of them? Yeah, no. Yeah, that makes sense. We cannot sense the army of the dead amongst his shadow army. He must be spreading his forces out to cover a wider area. He must be trying to absorb our forces into his by going alone into the battlefield. Probably. Man, the Dragon Monarch's pretty damn drippy, yo. He's got like a really cool set of armor here. I wonder if it's just like dragon scales. That'd be cool. He's trying to buy some time by avoiding a direct battle. I mean, that's smart. Shadow Monarch. Just what are you aiming for? Life, bro. He's trying to win. When we lost contact with the hunters who went to subjugate the demonic beasts. Oh, these things are giant, man. The U.S. government dispatched the military quickly in order to buy time for the civilians to evacuate. Oh, computer's being kind of slow here. Let's load. Alright. Just chatter. Who's watching this? Is this director back in Korea? The disaster that's happened on the other side of the earth. After Canada, even the US, which possesses the greatest military power in the world, is being helplessly destroyed by the monsters. But just what kind of miracle can stop them? He's not biting his lip. A miracle. Please do not abandon us. I don't think Sung Jin Woo will abandon you, man. Alright. Oh, hundreds of new shadow soldiers have joined the army. Just like a huge tsunami engulfing everything. Oh. Okay, hold on. I want to take a look at these guys. Did he get more dragons? Or are these just demonic beasts? The darkness of the shadows slowly started staining the battlefield. It's interesting. Every race is black and purple, but the red orcs. I wonder if there's because there's the red and the green ones, I believe. So I wonder if that distinction has to be made. But okay. Um. Okay, it looks like they're just fighting now. You just see body parts just flying everywhere. Oh, and it's Sung Jin Woo. He's just going crazy. Just creating like a whirlwind with his knives. That's pretty sick. Got this giant that's trying to hammer down on him. Took out a couple buildings, but Jinwoo dodged. Coming up the leg. Oh, and he just sliced the leg right off clean. Oh, and what's this? Is this one of the dragons or the lizard things are coming up and they're eating him? Alright, so we got another giant. Oh, the dragons or the wyverns. I'm not sure what to call these ones, but something's coming. Did the army of Doom start moving? Since I can't sense the Dragon King, I don't think they're planning on making a move just yet. There's nothing to be disappointed about since there's a lot of time left. Hey man, this is a good time to get some of these guys going. You're definitely going to need the aerial combat. If he's hesitating to make a move, I just need to provide a reason for him to do so. Oh, is he trying to provoke him now? What's this? Is it just like a fist coming through the air? Oh, it's that the shadow of that giant that he just killed? Dang, it's reaching up pretty high and getting some of these beasts. Okay, now they're just going to start raining down fire. They took out the giant. You dare try to oppose the great Dragon King with mere puppets made of mana. Ooh, this one is speaking. I wonder if this is sort of like a Kamish level dragon, you know, probably one of his like confidant, like dragons. Maybe he just sent him to lead them here. Let's find out. As someone who serves the Dragon King, I will destroy you. You talk too much. Okay, and he's on his like little wyvern. Oh, he's behind him. Sung Jin Woo just dropped in. Cut the head off clean, one strike. The Shadow Monarch is becoming stronger. Okay, now we're back to the Dragon King. We will attack him. Monarch of Transfiguration, you should stay here and wait for the Shadow Army's ambush. I understand. Monarch of Transfiguration, what does that even mean? I'm curious. Alright, I won't let him go. Okay, so he's opening up his portals. Monarch's opening up his portals. Beasts are just coming pouring through, and we've got the US. This is probably the U.S. military. Fire, don't worry about saving your ammo. No, you shouldn't. You can at least stop them from moving by shooting them in their legs or arms. We need to wait for the hunter's backup. Oof, getting taken out. This would be terrible, bro. Just imagine, just a bunch of demonic beasts come through. And they're literally just eating you. Oh, one of them got pushed back. Who came in to save them? Thomas is here. I've seen all of them in dungeons before. It's the Scavenger Guild. There were a lot of them, but they weren't all that tough. It's Thomas Andre. Thomas Andre is here. Although... What's this? What's this? You're the human from last time. Who's this? Um, okay. We got the other Monarch showing up here. This is one of the guys who went and killed Christopher Reed, I believe the name was. A weak vessel who nearly died at the hands of the Beast Monarch. I am the king of the monstrous humanoids, the Monarch of Steel Body. Interesting. Surely you must realize that I could take your life in a blink of an eye, yet you still plan on getting in my way? Is that so? Alright, what you got, Thomas? You need a redemption, bro. I'm not very fond of confusing things. It's been a while. Monarch of Steel Body. Ooh. Okay. So did Sung Jin Woo send Bellion to go back up Andre? Why is the Shadow Army here? Oh, he's freaked. They must have been hiding through that human shadow while hiding their presence. Oh, there's a good number of them too. He got me. I must notify the Dragon King. Why? I can't reach him. Oh, he can't. Ooh, don't tell me. Oh, Tusk is up there messing with his magic. Is he creating a force field? This strategy couldn't have been thought up by the Shadow Soldiers or the Shadow Monarch. It doesn't correspond to the way the Shadow Army does things, which is to sentence the enemies in front of them to death. It's ever growing. Oh, he's about to transform. This is the way of the humans. He does not qualify to be a monarch. Oh, he's pissed. Take back what you just said. Oh, Beru's here. It's a heavy sin to insult my king. A mere soldier dares to stand in the way of a monarch? Oh, he's shouting at Beru. Man, Beru's screeching. Okay. They're squaring up. Not Beru, but Beru's squaring up with one of these monsters. Is Sung Jin Woo just watching? Oh, he met up with the Dragon Monarch? Yeah. They finally meet. That's quick. Damn. That's quick. They're meeting up right away. Okay. Alright. That's pretty that's a pretty good chapter. I like that. Definitely got a little bit of what I wanted there, and I guess a little more so. I guess just go back through it real quick. You know, we start off right where we leave off, kind of. Sung Jin Woo is bolstering his army little by little. Got a few new 100 beasts to him. Dragon Monarch is trying to catch up to him, trying to see what he's doing. But I'm actually happy that he's involving the other two monarchs just so we can finally get them somewhat out the way. And I guess we'll just jump right to this, but the Monarch of Steel Body. I wish we would have gotten these names a lot sooner. But the Monarch of Steel Body, I'm kind of curious about him because I want to know if he is the one that did in Christopher Reed. That First Nation level we saw that was sort of on their hit list. So I wonder if he's the one who did him in, and then, you know, maybe more so of a reason for him to go up against Thomas Andre. I mean, I know they sort of like fought together somewhat, but I wonder how. I'm really curious to know how Thomas can like stand up to this, because he got worked against by the Beast Monarch. I like Thomas Andre kind of. I wish he got a much better showing. but I don't know how he's really going to go ahead and beat the Monarch of Full Body here. If anything, he's going to. I feel like he's going to need support, but I would prefer him to, of course, do it 1v1. But hey, if he can do like a tag team with Bellion, that might be kind of cool actually. I'm especially because against Monarch we're gonna have to see Bellion go all out. So I really want to see this happen. See what Bellion's fully capable of. The right hand of the previous Shadow Monarch, but I also want to see him go up against another dragon too. That's the other thing that I'm really looking for when it comes to this war. I want to see him go up against one of like a Kamish type dragon, just to see how like maybe a little glimpse of like what that last war looked like, But it's pretty much most of the chapter. We know the United States is sort of trying to, well, they're good now, but they were trying to hold back the demonic army for the hunters to sort of gather and everything. I wonder who else is possibly going to show up here. I don't think Thomas Andre is going to be the only one. They said hunters are coming, so perhaps other members of his guild maybe. Perhaps some of the other forces that we saw that were gathering in China. That crew could make their way over here, especially since everything is going on in America right now. So they really don't have much reason to sit back. I mean, I can understand like if they're like, oh, well, what if the army comes here? But the whole dragon army is there, so might as well. Might as well. It's pretty much most of the chapter too. I also want to see what his shadow dragons can do. Haven't seen them do anything at all. I was hoping that when the Dragon King's army showed up and pulled up on Sung Jin-woo, I was kind of hoping that one of them could kind of swoop down and take out that dragon that was speaking, or just like a mass number of those like smaller ones. But who knows? There's still time. They're just getting started. They just met face to face. So Dragon Monarch is also thinking that Sung Jin-woo's gonna come in and do some sort of ambush. And what is this? The Monarch of Transfiguration. I'm just trying to understand like what can that ability like be, like how does that relate to some of these monsters and the dungeons and everything. So I feel like that might be like a broken power that might be sort of a real backup plan for the Dragon Monarch, something he can use if he ever gets put on the back foot there. So hey, another very curious, nothing we gotta keep an eye out for. But that's pretty much it, guys. There ain't much else to it. I'm excited to see what goes what this meeting is going to be like. I assume they're going to have a really good conversation, or at least I would hope they would have a good conversation. This has sort of been a destined thing to happen, and I feel like this could be possibly like the last big, if there needs to be one info dump. Because I mean, what more is there than this guy? This is the pinnacle. So I expect to get a conversation in the next chapter, probably a little bit more of like lore and info dump. Because that's what I hope. So yeah, them Thomas Andre. We'll see how they're starting off. Hopefully he doesn't get waxed in a chapter. I would at least like him to hold on at least a little bit. And yeah. So with that, I'm going to see you all next week for Solo Leveling Chapter 173. And take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your week. Peace.